Hello and welcome to the NFL Week 3 Top 10 Most Unreal Plays.
Welcome back, disgruntled sports fans! Another week, another top 10. Are you guys ready to break down some scripted pretend football? Because I am about to break it down right now. Let's start in Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. He's going to throw a pretty blatantly obvious interception here. He's going to throw it what seems, in my opinion, to be right to a Texans guy who's standing right in front of the receiver he chose to throw to. Pretty poor decision to throw to a defender standing right in front of your receiver. So, of course, it ends up as an interception. Now, I wasn't going to put this on the list because it wasn't as blatantly scripted and obvious as other plays. But here's why I'm putting it on the list at number 10. Look at this face. Is he upset? Dude, what are you doing? Are you smiling? He's not upset at all. Look at him. He's happy. He's a happy man. Happy to be throwing an interception. Look at him. Look at this dude. So happy that he just threw an interception to the Texans. Like, bro, the NFL needs to set you up with an acting class because you're not selling it very well. Trevor, when you throw a pick, you're supposed to pretend to be mad. You're supposed to pretend to be upset with yourself. When you throw a touchdown, that's when you look in the camera and smile. You got it all wrong, son. You need to go back to acting school. The NFL needs to hook you up with an acting class pronto. All right, y'all, this play right here is smoking gun proof that the NFL is scripted, and they're going as far as to bring in mainstream celebrities now to the games like Taylor Swift. Watch this. You get the golden boy delivering to the golden tight end who's left wide open in the back of the end zone. Wow, they just happened to leave Kelce wide open. Nobody, not one of these three guys can jump up there and swat the ball away. No. But here's the best part. So when he scores, and then who do they go to? They go to Taylor Horseface Swift. Yeah, look at that. Taylor the horse teeth. So now we have megastar Taylor Swift in a fake relationship with Travis Kelce. Here's what I think's going on. You guys, they're paying Taylor Swift, the NFL is, paying Taylor Swift an ungodly amount of money to pretend to be in a relationship with their golden boy tight end. It's not real. Don't think for a second this is some real romance or that any of this is happening organically. This is smoking gun proof that the NFL is scripted. Taylor Swift, a megastar, just so happens to be dating, one of the faces of the league in all of the television commercials, who's promoting, those products and services that he promotes on TV. Yeah, so she just happens to be in a relationship with this guy, and this all happens totally naturally and organically, and the NFL thinks it's a good idea. Maybe we should put a camera on Taylor Swift just in case Travis Kelce decides maybe he might score a touchdown, who knows, and then it happens to happen, and it works out just perfectly for the league. Kelce scores, and Taylor gets to celebrate, and they get it on camera. There the two of them are. Oh, what a lovely couple. I hope they get married and have babies. Yeah, this is how the NFL brings in female fans, and guess what? It's working. Return of the doink, return of the doink, another ball hits the pole. Return of the doink, return of the doink, return of the doink, another ball hits the pole. All right, y'all, I've been waiting for the league to break out the magnetic gloves and magnetic balls, and we get to see those one-handed magnetic catches that we saw last year. And so far this season, it hasn't happened. But it looks like the league finally in week 3 sneakily snuck in the magnetic glove catch. They did it with a Saints player. And since the Saints lost, nobody's talking about this one-handed catch. But be on the lookout. The gloves are out, y'all. And before anyone says there's no such thing as magnetic gloves or a magnetic ball, oh yes there is, and I'm going to prove it right after this play, right here. Magnetic catch coming up. Look at that. Stops on a dime right in his hand. That pass was from like 30 yards away. The ball doesn't pivot or move or anything. Magnet catch all the way.
Hi, I'm Colin Loeffler with the Minnesota Vikings, and this is the ultimate reception. Now every kid can catch like a pro. Come take a look.
Ultimate Reception features a patent-pending magnetic grip system that literally makes the ball stick to your hand. And with the smallest, strongest magnets in the world on your side, it usually only takes one hand. Players using an Ultimate Reception football and gloves are so effective they are not allowed in any high school or NCAA football game. This product is strictly for youth and athletes who want to catch like a pro every time. Players using an Ultimate Reception football and gloves are so effective they are not allowed in any high school or NCAA football game. This product is strictly for youth and athletes who want to catch like a pro every time.
And here we got Dak doing Dak things. Dak likes to do Dacky derp things, like when you're in the red zone and you're losing to the Cardinals. It's a good idea to back up and throw right into triple coverage. Yeah, sure, Dak. That guy was open. I mean, even a high school quarterback or a peewee quarterback would see that receiver is totally covered. He tries to force it in there anyway, because Dak gonna do dirt Dak things. Shocker, it gets picked off. And the Cardinals win. Wow. If you thought that last interception looked bad, this interception is the worst one of the week by far. You couldn't get more blatant and obvious that they're doing it on purpose. Watch Sam Howell. He's about, 10 feet away from this defender here. So here's Sam, and here's this defender. Like I said, probably about 10 feet distance. And so Sam is thinking he's just going to throw this ball right over the top of this defender. But of course, the defender just jumps right up there and gets it. So look how close he is. Somehow he can't get the ball over the top of him. Like, I guess Sam doesn't realize that the defender has the ability to jump. And he throws an interception to a dude that was standing in front of him about 10 feet away. And then, of course, he gets chucked aside like he's some little child. And the dude goes all the way in for a touchdown, pick six. Imagine throwing a pick six to a dude who's 10 feet in front of you. No way does that happen if it's real. The only thing worse than when a quarterback throws a blatantly obvious pretend interception on purpose is when he walks out of the back of the end zone and pretends he didn't know where he was and gets a safety. Watch Gardner Minshew's just take a stroll out of the back of the end zone. He's just going to put one of his little Minshews right into the back of the end zone here. Go ahead with your little Minshew and get yourself a safety on purpose, and then act like you had no idea that you were back there. If you ever see a quarterback walk out of the back of the end zone and pretend it was an accident, that's going on my list because it's always done on purpose. You can't tell me that a professional doesn't know where he is and isn't paying attention and is gonna step his foot that far back. Look. Yeah, that foot right there. we're to believe a professional doesn't have the wherewithal to where he is on the field. And just look at this stance. Totally doing it on purpose. Not falling for it. You're on the list, buddy. If you're on the fence of whether the NFL is real or fake, pay close attention to these guys in critical situations. Like here we have 4th and 10. The Jets have to have 10 yards or they lose. So critical moment here. And let's see what the Jets choose to do. They're in shotgun. And watch Zach Wilson here. Even though he's in shotgun, he's going to step back 5 extra yards. Almost 6 extra yards. So now, on a 4th and 10, he just put himself 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And he has to get a first down or else the Jets lose. So he has to put this ball past the first down marker. You have to. But where does he throw it? Oh, he goes to his check down man, who gets immediately tackled on the line of scrimmage. And the Jets lose. People will say, oh, it's because the Jets aren't a good football team. Oh, it's because Zach Wilson is a bad quarterback. No, it's because they're being instructed to lose on purpose. No NFL team, no professional would throw the ball that short or back up 10 yards off the line of scrimmage on a 4th down when you have to have 10 yards. So this right here proves guys are losing on purpose and they're doing bonehead plays that aren't even believable. Hey NFL, make it look believable. Make it look realistic. So the Dolphins are the talk of the league after they hung 70 points on the Broncos. But remember, it's a pretend football league. So that means the 70 points were pretend. It's not legit at all, and I'm going to show you why. So, watch Tua Tagovailoa complete this pass to Tyreek Hill. Now watch. Who's covering Tyreek Hill? That's the best wide receiver on the Dolphins. Arguably the best wide receiver in the league. And who's covering him? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, those two guys are supposed to be covering him? Is anybody supposed to be covering him? Wouldn't you double team a guy like that? You know, the best receiver in the league. Wouldn't you double team him? I'm not a coach, but it seems like that would be a good idea. Oh look, this guy up here, was he supposed to cover him? So here it is. Tyreek Hill just getting let loose to run wild, unopposed, and people think he's unguardable. Tyreek Hill's amazing. He's such a great player. No one's trying to stop him. So the Broncos giving up 70 points, it's pretend. It's not legit. This isn't real football. You see, if they just let guys who are supposedly the best get wide open, and then they don't even try and tackle them, like watch the effort to try and make a tackle and save this from being a touchdown. There it is. This is one helmet touch football. Welcome to the NFL where we play one helmet touch. Good job. You totally one helmet touched him. One hand helmet touch football. One hand helmet touch football. I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna touch your helmet. This is one hand helmet touch football. And the way that you make a tackle is to touch a guy's helmet with your hand. Just slightly. Otherwise, he'll get a penalty. I'm going to tackle you. All right, y'all. And that brings us to the #1 most scripted play of the week. And this one right here might be the most scripted and phony baloney play of the entire season. This one right here is definitely going to be in the running for most scripted play of the 2023 season. Are you guys ready? So excited to show you. Oh, away we go. So we got a fullback here. Fullback gonna run fullback a kickoff, because why not? Let's put a fullback back there. He'll do fine, right? Derp! He fumbles! But then he picks it back up, so everything's cool, right? All right, here comes this first defender, and he's coming in hot. Too hot. Runs right past him on purpose. But we got two guys right here. Surely these two dudes will team up and knock this fullback out. Knock him flat on his full back, right? Whoop, there they go. They just all three got juked by a fullback who didn't do any juke moves. How does that happen? It's the NFL, baby. You couldn't script it any stupider. All right, so now here comes homeboy right here. He's got a good idea. I'm gonna dive at his feet and totally whiff and land on my face. Yeah, awesome, dude. Great job. All right, so number 83 here, who's probably faster than this fullback, he decides it's a good idea to slow down. Slow down and not run as fast as he can. Number 10 thinks he wants to dive at his feet. He wants some of that sweet feet action. So he's going to dive at his feet rather than try to push him out of bounds, and he's going to end up on his face. And of course, he takes out his own man and slows him down even more. Gotta love it. So this last guy, the last hope at saving this play, has the angle. He's got the speed. All he's got to do is just push his arm and shove him out of bounds. You don't even need to tackle him. Just shove his arm and shove him out of bounds. You got the angle, you got the speed, but he's like, no, I don't want to shove him out of bounds. I want to try to grab his feet and land on my face. I want some of that sweet feet action. And there you go. Everybody goes for the feet. Nobody knows how to tackle anymore. Welcome to the NFL. It's the National Fixed League. You gotta love it, baby. And that right there is the number one most scripted and fixed play of the week. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Peace.